everyone, this is Apple coming back at you. I am not coming today with a message that's at all pleasant. In fact, it really saddens me that I have to talk about this today. Who I'm going to be talking about today, and I'm calling out the name, Nick Snider. Nick Snider kind of threw me on the, no, he didn't kinda, he did. He threw me under the bus, and it was totally unwarranted, and this is why I'm really upset today. Now, in my comment section, I'm getting a lot of hate, which I've never gotten before. I get like rude comments ever so often. But because of Nick Snider, now every comment that I get is nothing but hate, and I'm sick and tired. I had to like mute the mail that I get. I had to mute it from the video responses that I love to get, because I like to comment back to everybody, or at least like everybody's comment. I can't do that now because I have so many haters coming for me because of the Nina Santiago drama. But literally nobody was coming for me until Nick Snider threw me under the bus. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you why I feel like he threw me under the bus, which he did throw me under the bus. Nick Snider and I, which by the way, I was really proud of Nick that when he made his first video talking, coming back from the drama from 2 years ago, okay, I was really proud of him that he actually, you know, called her out on Nina's bullshit. Because I was holding my breath, because I was like, oh my God, is he going to say, like, try to support her or not, you know, the whole thing. And so I was really happy. So that's when I started, like, interacting with Nick again. Now, mind you, like 2 years ago, when this topic of Nina was hot, right? I mean, hot, right? Nick and I would, like, try to collaborate with each other and get this done, get it underway, talking about outing Nina on her bullcrap, okay? Which it is bullcrap, by the way. But anyway, after 5 or 6 months, we come back. Nina comes back to her channel, and so Nick and I decided to come back out and try to shut this woman down because she is a scam artist. Okay, so I was happy to work with Nick. He would mention me once. He would mention me once in a while on the viewer's voice, I believe it is, the viewer's voice, yes. He outed her on that because he feels like she's just, okay. So let's talk about how Nick threw me under the bus, okay? So Nick decided that he is going to release all of his old videos, collaborations that he had with Nina, because Nina and Nick used to once be friends, okay? Long time ago. So he has the realty behind, like, he has his own strand of story, okay, with Nina. He knows that she's fraudulent, and she knows that she's a hustler, she tricks people, she does the most, right? And Nick, because their friendship is no longer, he outed her on that because he feels like she's tripping, right? So Nick Snider decided that he's going to release the videos and charge everybody $1, okay? And so thus the hate comes in. Everybody's coming at him, like calling him a scam artist, calling him every name of the book. Nina's over there trying to like say, I'm gonna out you on some private things that I know about you, like really disgusting things, like, and it's been covered, so I'm not, like, you know, saying anything negative. It's been said, it's been done. So Nina's saying that, oh, he has AIDS, he has this and that, the whole thing, like, just like saying horrible things. And then the mouthpiece, if you will, was coming for him, like saying, I'm gonna out you on a whole lot of other bullshit as well. And so Nick is getting hammered, right? Freaking hammered. Okay, like, I get it, I get that. But then he goes into his kitchen, and it's called I'm gonna be exposed, okay? So he's so hyped up in the kitchen, he's so raging, he's so angry. And so he's pacing back and forth, and he's like, you know, trying to clown on Nina, out her, confront her, the whole thing. And that was fine. But then he goes ahead and he's like, I don't know why you're coming for me. Apple is the one who's going in like him. Apple's going in like, wow. Go for her. She's the one who's like, yeah, I don't know why you're coming for me. I don't know why you're coming for me. Apple's the one who's researching you, digging up your past, doing this and doing that. Like, don't come for me, go for Apple, go for Apple. I'm like, seriously? Seriously? I was like, I could not believe what I heard when he was, you know what? Never once have I done this on my channel. If I have a fight with somebody, on my channel, when I have a fight with somebody, I diffuse my own situation. I've never, not once, taken the heat that I was receiving from anybody, pick it up and throw it on to somebody else. I've never done that in my life. Nick might be like a gay man, right? He might have very feminine qualities, but he's a man nonetheless. And he should act like the man and understand that there's this woman. Why am I throwing so much shade off to this woman who has a child, who's already receiving heat, who already had to make a police report, who already is getting these nutcases harassing her and stalking her and trying to dock me, trying to look for information, by the way, of my finances, my whereabouts, what I do for a living, A, B, C, D, E, where I live, all of that stuff. He knows I'm going through all of this. I'm shaking that. I'm so upset. He knows I'm going through my own heat, my own fucking heat with what I got from Nina, her shithead kisses coming for me, right? But no, he couldn't handle his own freaking heat. And so instead of melting it away, handling it himself like a man should, right? He decides, let me throw it on to this woman and her children and her life. Like, no, diffuse your own fights, just like I do. This is not the first time I had a fight or a disagreement with somebody, but I diffuse it myself. I diffuse it myself. It's not right to go ahead and pick up some heat and throw it onto somebody else. It's not right. And like, I quickly want to say this. No, not quickly. So if you don't want to watch this, don't watch it. But I'm going to say it anyways. But I also want to say, so this something else that he also said. He was like, why is it that people want to watch me and not, why is it that people want to throw shade to me and not Apple? Like, is it because I can form actual sentences? Is it because, like, I take notes? Is it because, like, I'm super popular and people want to listen to me? These are things that he said, okay, in his video. This is right after he said, why are you coming for me? Go for Apple. So obviously it's correlated together, right? Like, he, like, literally threw me under the bus. Let me tell you something, Nick, okay? The reason why people don't throw so much shade towards me or hate me is because people respect the work that I do on my channel. When it comes to No Scandiago, I do my research. I take my time to make the videos to a whole nother level where I put in proof. I don't sit up there and tickety-talk, because nobody's going to take that seriously. Actually, one time I used to do that. I used to just sit there, talk. Everybody's like, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? So that is why I started making my videos into something completely different. I started looking and researching and putting in the proofs of what I was talking about. And people appreciated that. They respected that. They listened to me. And they weren't doing that for anybody else. Not you, not anybody else. If you wanted the real tea, you came to my channel, okay? And also, I think the reason why Nick threw me under the bus is because people were coming at him so hard that he had asked in general, could somebody make a video in support of me that I'm not a scam artist, because people are calling him a scam artist because he's making people pay $1 to watch his videos that are on private. I think that he's upset because I didn't make the video, because guess what, Nick? I was actually going through a loss. I wasn't even making videos on my own channel, so why would I make a video for you? Because I think that he, like I said, I think he was mad because I didn't speak out on his behalf like I used to. I would always support his ass, always. Yeah, so I was just like, so this one time when I didn't do it, I didn't speak on his behalf because I just lost my cat, and I'm in my feelings, I'm in my emotion, like I'm trying to and I've explained that in my videos, that I'm trying to keep active and trying to keep busy. So that's why I'm like into YouTube so much so these days, because I'm just trying to feel better. And you might say, well, oh, then you went hammering on about your loss of your animals, like no big deal, no big deal, whatever, you know. I don't know if it was that you were saying that, but you like saying how what happened to your animals, etc. And I'm like, okay, like, but I have my right to my own feelings. Like, this is what I feel about my animals. So I didn't have time to make that video. And because I didn't make that video, that's when you wanted to swoop in and say, oh, don't put the heat on me. Why don't you go for Apple? Like, I didn't, like, I was like, okay, I do not write down, but you can go into my video logs, and you will see throughout the past few years, there are people like Sanders Kennedy, who like outed him on his bullshit. You know, I stuck up for him. I made a video about that. The time Nina was stalking and harassing him and docking his information and the whole shebang, I made a video in response to like stand up for Nick Snider. There's 2 other videos where the Gabby from the Gabby show, he made an opinion. It wasn't a very unpopular opinion. People were coming for him, so I made a video to dispel what was going on. There's another video that I made in defense. I think it was because of, I don't remember the dude's name, but you go into my video log under my channel. I've made multiple videos for Nick, to stick up for him. And by the way, when we were dealing with all this Nina drama 2 years ago, people were coming to me, and I mean people were coming to me in my email talking about you, Nick Snider, talking about you. And I shut them down and I said, listen, I don't know what he's done to you, and I don't know what your dispute is with him, but I don't have a dispute with him, and so I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to talk about him. He's actually helped me behind the scenes, talking about how he taught me how to make thumbnails, how to, you know, make better videos, you know, to speak better. And that's why he clowns on me like, oh, is it because I can form sentences? Because when I first started making my no-no videos, yes, they were all over the place. I didn't make notes, and I was just talking like I was talking with a friend in a living room. So that's why he was clowning on me. Like, in another video, just right before that or right after that, he was like, oh, you know, he takes his like little notes, his notebook. He's like, point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, yeah, that was a dig at me as well. I couldn't believe that. I was like, whoa, really? Interesting. And then, you know, and then he was like, is it because why are people coming for me after he just threw me on the bus, go for Apple? Then he was like, is it because I can form sentences? Is it because people actually like me? They're interested in what I have to say? Well, you know what, Nick Snider? If if you feel like people like you more than they like me, then why ask me to do a video for you? Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but not 4 times to make a video. Why do you care what I have to say? Why does this stuttering person who's incapable of forming a sentence and who has to have notes, why would you want me to make a video for you? I'll tell you, again, I'm going to say it again, it's because people respect the work that I do. People come for me to want to see my videos. Why? Not because I'm on YouNow or on Twitter or Instagram or any of these sites, or not because I make a video every single day streaming, trying to reach out to see if I can get this person, that person to come to my channel and watch me. No. Sometimes I don't make a video for 2 months. Sometimes I will make a video twice a week. I don't know. But I'm not a try-hard. I don't try that hard to build this channel, but yet people still come to me and they watch my stuff. There's a reason why. So it's apparently they're okay with me, the way that I form my sentences, the fact that I take notes, the fact that I do my research, you know, and I also want to point out this one thing, you know, with his backhanded compliments, you know, oh, she's really good at researching the house, right? Researching here. Oh, she's really good at making her videos that way, but go after her because, you know, you know, that's a backhanded compliment. Oh, she's good at this, but go after her. Yeah, I don't even think that was a compliment at all. You're basically saying, like, oh, she's really good. I mean, she does all the research. She does this. She does that. All these things. She goes in like him, right? That wasn't even that part that you said there that was supposed to be, like, really nice towards me. No, it wasn't really lovely because you freaking threw me under the bus. And I've noticed that Rich Lux watches you and actually has given you some money. Like, he's supporting your channel. But you know what? Here, you guys should talk personally, because, you know, when Rich Lux was going through his drama between John Kuckian, Karina Kaboom, and Peter Mon, when all the shit was thrown at him, he didn't throw anybody under the bus. No, he took his bullshit like a man and he dispelled it. He took the heat and he dispelled it himself. Instead of taking it and like throwing it at John Kuckian. Go for John Kuckian. He's the one you're having an issue with. No, go for Karina Kaboom. She's the one who's supporting his butt. No, he didn't do that. He didn't throw anybody under the bus, but you, Nick Snider, you did that to me, and I literally can't believe that. I thought that we were cool, you know. I understand that, like, throughout the course of the years, like, we would do, like, video, we would talk personally with Irish, and I'm going to speak about her in a minute, you know, talking about things, but it seems like you know, well, what I thought was that you and I were like doing this one thing, talking about Nina, trying to, you know, work on that together, okay? But when it kind of just all died down a little bit, we stopped talking, but you never dissed me. Whenever I made a comment under your video that was unrelated to Nina, you would like my comment or even respond to it. You've actually came to my channel and left a response on my Christmas tree one because I was so upset. So, like, I don't know. I was just really upset about that. And Miss Irish Rule, like, that was another one. Like, I'm not going to say a lot about her because, like, the storyline with that is that 2 years ago when, you know, this Nina drama was so hot, and there was a lot of things happening behind the scenes, and she wanted to talk to me, and she was really nice to me, and, like, we were, like, having a go and back and forth with each other, like we were cool. But I felt like as soon as she got the information, like, she stopped talking to me. Like, she just cut me off completely. I would like see her in the next streams in the comment section. I would say, hi Irish, chirp chirp chirp, like, no, like nothing. I would go on Twitter and I would see that Irish left a comment. So I know she's seeing these. I would say, oh, hi, Irish. She never said anything to me. Like, she literally cut me off. So I was like, oh, okay. She cut me off, whatever. But then she says, but now that she sees Nick and I talking again, she wants to say, oh, hi, Apple. And that's when it dawned on me. I'm like, interesting. And I'm like thinking, like, because I'm not on Periscope and I'm not on Snapchat, I'm like thinking, like, are these people having like private conversations about me? Because, like, it seems like people are in on the joke. Like, nobody called him out when he did that to me. I'm sure people noticed him doing that to me, like how he just said, oh, put the heat on Apple. People were probably like, what the hell? I thought you were cool with Apple. Like, why are you throwing shade at her? But literally nobody said anything. So I'm like, are these people in on the joke? Does he get on his Periscope or a site that I don't know about? Are you now? Because I don't even get on that either. Like, I'm like, are these people in on it? Or whatever. I'm going to sum this up. I just want to say that I just think that it's very unfortunate because I really like Nick. I really thought that he was a good guy. And I thought that, oh, the other thing that I just want to quickly say, this was also something that really, I have to point out, right? Another thing that he did, that Nick Snider did in his speech, in the process of throwing me under the bus, right? He goes like this. He was like, Nina, I don't know why you're upset with me. Like, I'm not even friends with Apple. Like, yeah, sure, I did collaborations with her. But I guess everybody, I guess them on my, like, that's nobody, no. Oh, really? Because when you were talking to me, like, privately with Irish and with a whole bunch of people behind the scenes, you know, remember on The Viewer's Voice, after we would get off of streaming and we would have private conversations, we were cool with each other. But then now I'm just somebody who you just guessed on your channel. Okay, Nick, all right. You know, yeah, I'm very upset about this because, like, I'm never rude or mean to anybody. Like, I literally am not. Because I need to know 100% that you are a funky person. You're not a nice person. You're not a good person before I throw you under the bus. Like, I need to know that you're not a good person before, I'm just shocked. I'm just, like, really, really shocked. I did not expect this from Nick Snider at all. And it's just so unfortunate. I feel like I want to cry. Like, I don't know. But all things come to an end eventually. Isn't that true? So this is just one thing, a connection with Nick, like our collaborations. We were friendly with each other. We weren't best of friends. We weren't hanging out on Xbox, not because I don't play that stuff anyways, but we had, I don't know, we were very friendly with each other. And it's just sad to know that, like, when shit hits the fan, he throws people under the bus. Well, he did that to me, so whatever. And it was totally unwarranted. I did nothing to this dude. So I couldn't believe that he did that to me. And so I'm gonna finish this up. I'm sorry if I was all over the place, but I'm freaking upset. I didn't write notes. This is just me, like, ranting. I'm very upset. And don't come for me. Like, just, you know what? Do the right thing this time. Instead of, you know, being angry, like, oh, let's go see what the hell we can dig up on Apple. Let's do this. Just walk away. Just walk away. I'm going to unsubscribe, walk away. Don't bother me. Because, like, if I feel like somebody's, like, trying to dock my information, all this stuff, I know where to go. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I was leaving you guys alone. Like, I wasn't even bothering you guys. But for you to throw me under the bus like that, no, bye. Bye.